Well, hello and welcome. It's a special edition of Sunday Night Live. My name is Marc. I'm co-founder of Guhuza. We're here one night early. Normally we do this on Sunday nights. Tonight is Saturday, May 2nd. We're a little bit early this week, but we're going to get back to regular scheduled programming next week. Mark A is here with me. Mark A, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, this is Mark Anthony Jackson, talent and client coordinator here at Guhuza. And Mark B, you got me up on a Saturday. You got me up on a Saturday.
The week is so busy, and we get the Saturday to do this stuff, and I love doing these things with you.
Hey, I love
We
doing it too.
we talk about all things jobs. We talk about what recruiters are going through. We talk about what job seekers are going through, and obviously the buzzword. Well, we've been talking about this for a while. AI this, AI that. AI is everywhere.
Yeah, it's
But
coming.
yeah, but you know what? The economics of AI. Like I read a lot of articles. You do too. We get a lot of stuff coming at us, and AI is supposed to save money. But it doesn't, at least not yet. Like AI is often pretty expensive. We'll get into numbers here shortly, but they're saying that AI is often more expensive than human workers right now. Senior NVIDIA executive said that the cost of computing is far beyond the cost of employees. So are you going back to humans here, Mark
You
A, or
know,
what?
it's kind of crazy to think about, but it really is true because a lot of people think AI is just automatically cheaper because it's AI, it's technology, it's going to do it. But the cost of running that technology right now, in this time, is still so much higher than the cost of hiring employees. And we
Yeah.
talked about this last week. You know, companies are shifting their workforce, firing some employees, offloading, and it still doesn't matter. The costs are still there because now it's just AI. The cost of AI is there.
Yeah. Well, you got massive infrastructure, you got data centers, chips, energy, and there's companies that are investing hundreds of billions of dollars in this space. But I don't know. We'll see how things play out. But
Yeah.
are we going back to human? Humans are better
From
than
what I've been
AI.
hearing, a lot of companies, especially small and medium-sized businesses, they are not gonna just replace their workforce overnight with expensive AI systems. Let's be real, they're not gonna do
Yeah.
that.
No. I think the idea was that light switch would go off, and all of a sudden you get rid of all these people. And I think Elon Musk had said at one point, "Oh, there, in 5, 10 years there won't be any humans working." Like I don't know. I mean, maybe he's right. Maybe he's a visionary.
I
He,
think the one takeaway from this that job seekers should think about is that you don't panic, right? Your
right.
job isn't disappearing tomorrow, but what they should focus on is how their role is changing. What's changing in their role? Because with the addition of AI, you could do a little bit more. You could do some different things with AI, but AI is not here to take away your jobs just yet.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, and AI skills matter. I mean, I think of AI and ChatGPT, Gemini, all that. The questions are the most important, right? Like, what am I asking it to get to the answer? Because it will just give you the answer, but what's the question that you need to get an answer to, right? So, um, interesting. So, and then we've talked about this before about AI speeding up tasks, but not necessarily hiring decisions. So, yes, AI can screen resumes. Yes, it can schedule interviews. You can have, helping with communication, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, people hire people. Jobs get filled with somebody sitting across the desk or a screen or whatever. Human judgment. But, um, you know, are they getting faster? What do you think?
At the end of the day, a hiring manager still needs to decide, do I trust this person? Can they do the job? Are they the right fit? Can I justify this hire? So there is always that human element. And AI, well, a lot of these AI tools these days are just kind of trying to take away that human side of things, and it's not working for businesses. It's not working for anybody.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
I mean,
it's bad.
it's yeah, it's well, we've talked about this over these weeks about the number of people that can apply to jobs. So just they create a new resume geared towards the job description. They flip that over. On the flip side of that, recruiters are getting a ton of resumes that are just matched, like look like it's a perfect resume came from the sky, and then they're going through all that stuff. So AI is helping the job seeker maybe apply. AI is not really helping in those kind of cases, like get to the right candidate for the recruiters. So, but
There is still a process, but at the end of the day, like what Gahuza does, we just try to speed up the first part of that process. We're not trying to speed up the entire thing. We can help get people connected, but it is still someone's decision at the end of the day to hire somebody. It's still someone's decision to take it up to their managers, identify if this is the right person, make sure they're a good cultural fit and everything for the job, right?
Yeah. Well, one question I always get doing either presentations or talking to recruiters and talking to them about Guhuza and the concept is we don't really, candidates can put up one resume, right? And that's the resume that we use to match. And so it eliminates a lot of people who try to tailor the resume to the job because they don't know what the job is. Guhuza is not a job board, so they don't see the job and then apply, like tweak the resume cover letter. We let them know when there's a job that matches their background. So what game are you going to try to beat, right? Put down your resume, put down your information. We'll let you know when there's a job that matches your background. Pretty
And
straightforward.
it makes the conversations so much more real as
Yeah.
well. Like you're just speaking to a person. You might not know not a lot about this job. You probably won't know a lot about this job until you read through the description, make sure it's the right fit for you. But there's still a lot more to learn. So you're just really having a conversation with somebody and identifying if this might be a good place for you.
That's right. Yeah. So summary: AI is growing fast. It's expensive. Companies are spending a lot of money. They're still trying to figure it out. Hiring's cautious, not frozen, but a little bit cautious. But at the end of the day, humans still control everything.
Everything is about the humans. There could be
Really.
more applications. It could be harder for candidates to stand out, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna end up being faced with a human.
Yeah.
They're gonna see your resume. They're gonna make sure you're the right fit. They're gonna possibly give you a call. It's all human.
Yeah. And be prepared to answer just regular questions, right? From human to human. So good
Exactly.
stuff. Good stuff. So 2 o'clock Thursdays Eastern time.
We have a lot of fun on those 2 o'clock calls. Last week we were talking a lot about, well, yeah, last week, yeah, it was last week. We were talking a lot about um, what is wrong with the interview process, how to improve yourself for interviews and all that. So we just opened it up to everyone and we had a good conversation with the different job seekers on that call. And you could be a job seeker as well. Anyone could come on. It could be recruiters, job seekers, employers as well. Just hear what people are saying, hear what people are thinking, because these might be the people you hire in the future for your roles. These might be the people that you might be recruiting for. These might be people that find a job and they might be able to help you out to get you a job. So every Thursday at 2 o'clock, it's my social event, networking event, just a general conversation, right? We're just here to have a conversation and try to bring people together.
Amazing.
Really
That's
what Guhuza
amazing.
means at the end of the day.
Keep up the awesome stuff, and you'll see the link to register in the comments below. And upload your resume to Guhuza if you haven't already. And thanks for tuning in to this special Saturday edition of Sunday Night Live. And I'm Marc Belash, Mark B, here with Mark A, Mark Anthony Jackson. And we'll see you next time on Sunday Night Live.
Hopefully this time will be on a Sunday.
Yeah. Have a good week ahead, Mark A.
Have a great weekend. We'll see each other again on Monday.
Absolutely.
Finally.
Take care.
Take care.
Thanks.